What's up, ¿qué onda, everybody? Welcome back to the Modern Roots Kitchen channel. I am your host, Chef Danny Davila, and today we're going to be making some beautiful, spicy buttermilk fried chicken, so stay tuned. Roll the intro. This is my space. This is my craft. This is Modern Roots Kitchen. Alright, you guys, so we got our chicken pieces right here and our buttermilk. We got our dredging station set up, but first, before we get into any of this, Danny from last night is going to show you how to break down a whole chicken into fried chicken pieces. So I'll see you guys back here in just a bit. Alright, y'all, so let's go ahead and break down our chicken. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find the little creases along the legs, the loose skin area. I'm going to kind of detach that, follow it all the way around our leg quarter, kind of snap it out of place all the way around. We have one beautiful leg quarter right there. And then we're going to get our thigh and our leg separated, so we're going to find that joint in the middle, a slice right between. We have a leg and a thigh, and we're going to do that again with the other side. Another leg quarter. Now we're going to go ahead and remove the spine from the rest of the chicken. That's going to go ahead and make it easier for us to get the breast out. So we're just going to kind of you go ahead and save this for chicken stock or something like that. Set that off to the side. Now we're going to go ahead and get our white meat. I'm going to trim some of this excess skin. Now what I like to do is kind of break it a little bit. Get your knife in there. Kind of break that apart. Snap it right in half. Go straight down. Now we're going to take our wings off. We're just going to kind of snap it. Find the two bones where they connect. And then boom, you get your chicken wing. You got your breast. Go ahead and do the same thing with the other side. Another chicken wing. Now what I like to do with the breasts, since they're really big, I like for everything to be more or less the same size so that it cooks evenly. You don't have to cook the breast for longer than the other pieces. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut these in half. When the bone kind of comes off of it, you have the whole breast. Same thing with the other side. Boom. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pieces of fried chicken. Now what I like to do, since this is buttermilk fried chicken, got some just regular old kosher whole buttermilk. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this to soak overnight. It's best for at least 8 hours. You can do 2 hours or so. I wouldn't do any less than that. This is gonna help make it more tender, make it more juicy. It's gonna be a beautiful final product, and it's gonna help our flour dredge really adhere to the chicken and make a real nice crispy crust. So we're gonna go ahead and pour our buttermilk right over the chicken. We're gonna leave it in the fridge overnight, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright you guys, welcome back. Isn't that Danny from last night handsome? We're gonna go ahead and continue where Danny left off. So this has been sitting in buttermilk for overnight. It's been about 10 hours, 12 hours. So we're gonna go ahead and get this sucker dredged. We got some all-purpose White Wings flour. Shout out San Antonio, Texas. We got ourselves a 200 pan right here. We're gonna coat it with flour. Excuse me. Alright, so this is gonna be a spicy buttermilk fried chicken. So we got 2 teaspoons of each. Your favorite Cajun seasoning, some ground black pepper, garlic powder, cayenne pepper, oregano, and then this is optional. This is habanero flake. This is if you want it spicy or not spicy. You can totally omit it and it'll be like relatively mild. With the exception of the cayenne pepper, we're gonna go ahead and add our 2 tablespoons of habanero powder. We're just gonna add it all to our dredge mix. I'm gonna grab a whisk. And we're gonna go ahead and whisk the flour up. Make sure it's all incorporated. Make sure you don't have all the habanero powder in one place and all the garlic powder in another place. Make sure it's totally evenly combined for maximum flavor profile and balance. Now let's get started dredging. So let's go ahead and roll up our sleeves just a bit. Danny from last night went ahead and got us all our nice pieces. Actually, first of all, let's get a big pinch of salt before I forget. A couple big pinches. And let's go ahead and start breading our chicken. So we got 10 pieces here. Let's go wing. We got a piece of breast, a leg, breast. What else we got in here? A thigh. Now you can go ahead and buy all the chicken pieces separately, but it's just gonna cost more. It's so much more cost effective to just buy yourself a whole chicken and break it down into pieces. Even if you're not like super expert at it, it's not a huge deal. It's just deep fried chicken. Don't worry about it being perfect. It's just pieces of deep fried chicken. It's nothing too crazy. So we're gonna go ahead and get these guys all covered in our flour. Make sure there's no dry spots. If you need to add more flour, go ahead and do so. This should be just enough to coat our chicken. Go ahead and get both hands in there. Now this is one of the messier dishes to make, so don't do this in a suit. Don't do this before you gotta head to a quinceañera or a wedding or a funeral. Go ahead and make this on your day off, where you don't have to worry about getting messy. You will get flour all over yourself. It's all good. That's why cooking is fun. Alright, so we got all our chicken pieces beautifully coated in our dredge. I'm gonna go ahead and wash up and we're gonna get ready to fry. Alright you guys, so we got our chicken all breaded up. We got some oil heating up right here. We're looking for about 300 degrees. We're gonna do a little bit of a lower temperature, a little bit of a longer fry. About 300 degrees Fahrenheit for about 15 to 20 minutes, depending on the piece of chicken. So, if you have an instant read thermometer, go ahead and bust that out. If you don't, just go ahead and stick your hand in here. And if you have severe 3rd degree burns, then it's hot enough. And if you lose your entire hand in the pot and you need a new one from the hospital, then your oil is too hot, so go ahead and bring that down a little bit. So we're right at about 310 degrees, which is perfect. So we're gonna do 15 minutes. We're gonna do this in small batches. I think I'm gonna do 3 pieces at a time. Should be 3 batches. Just drop that right in there. Beautiful. Alright y'all, so it's been about 15 minutes, so we're gonna go ahead and take our first batch of chicken out of the fryer. Now one thing I forgot to mention is when you do put your chicken into this hot oil, first of all you want to start your oil about 10-15 degrees higher than your goal target. And once you put your chicken in, the oil is going to drop about 30, 40, almost 50 degrees depending on how much room you got in there. So make sure you crank the heat right before you put your chicken in to maintain that temperature. You get the best final product. So I'm going to go ahead and while these are hot, hit them with a little bit of salt. And we're going to get started on our next batch. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and fry up the rest of these pieces and I'll see you guys when it's time to taste. Alright you guys, so all of our chicken has been fried up. We're gonna go ahead and just make sure it's up to temperature. We're looking for 165 degrees. So we're gonna go ahead and test one of these pieces. We're right at 168, 170, 173, which is absolutely perfect. We went ahead and hit all of them with a little bit of fresh kosher salt, and we're just gonna make a nice little platter. So we're gonna grab our beautiful chicken pieces and just lay them out, you know, whether this is a party or a potluck or some kind of meeting. Just make it look kind of pretty. The wing is my favorite part of the chicken. Let's go ahead and pile it up high. Drumstick right in the middle, and we have a beautiful plate fried chicken. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Any comment you leave, any like you leave on the video really helps the YouTube algorithm show my videos. So please do so. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace. Oh my God. Oh my God. Mmm.